Engine. Which engine do you want to talk about?
Let's start with a Buccaneer right here.
Let me show you this.
Who were you with, anyways?
Huh?
Who were you with? What organization?
Shade Tree.
Shade Tree?
Is the name of my little business.
Oh.
Okay. And I belong to the Pine Tree Boating Club.
In the state of?
In the state of Maine. Rocky Coast. There's only 2 states in the United States that the mountains meet the ocean. One is Hawaii and the other is Maine.
I never knew that.
You didn't know that?
Okay, guys,
Well,
let's cut to the chase
little history
here.
lesson.
Yeah, right.
I like to show you my toolbox.
We're in Bud's shop,
Bud
and
Shaw,
we
Mountain Maine.
went through his collection down below last year, and now we're in Bub's shop, who's got another collection.
Now this is some of my tools and toolbox. A lot of people don't know. Really look at those too much. That junk, wrenches and sockets.
Don't look used.
All.
Do you know how to run them?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I have a hammer. I have a really nice hammer that I can run.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
What's
I know how
that
to
stuff
run a
there?
hammer. There's all this little rivet kits and little grinders,
Uh-huh.
big pneumatic riveters, and my battery testers. And this is my magic, wonderful anti-stick the motor strap wrench.
That's
All
a nice
right.
one.
All
You
right,
can't find
looks
those
good.
anymore.
No, you can't. I've had this for most of these
I've been looking
tools.
for one like that. Now I know what to
A
count.
lot of these tools are really old.
Yeah.
And then on the wall over here, I have a collection of antique tools. This is some of the coolest stuff that you ever find. Find them in yard sales and whatever. Whenever I get a chance to find one, I pick one up. Yeah. So. And then I have
Okay.
yeah.
Now let's start with the outboards.
And then we have this is my my stand. Take this out. This is my stand that it swivels. I can put it anywhere I want to. And then the outboards, and it'll also tilt up and down so that you can work on the lower units. I have a Merctronic coil tester. It tests coils and condensers, and it does all kinds of things. And I don't know how to run it fully, but I do know how to test coils and condensers and points and stuff, and that works really nice. I got an air conditioner I put in too last year. That's pretty cool.
You need that this winter?
I'm sorry?
You need that this winter?
I do need it this
Yeah,
winter.
okay,
Sometimes it gets pretty hot in the
I
afternoon
see.
just to cool it down. This is a 25 horse, 1958 25 horse Gale Buccaneer electric start. I just picked this up, come from Freshwater up around Bangor somewhere.
Where's Bangor?
Bangor, Maine. Bangor,
Yeah,
Maine.
How far from here?
North, 100 miles north of here.
Gentlemen, I've got 20 minutes on this thing. We've probably
20
used up 3,
All right.
so let's go on outboards.
All right, what else you want to do?
Just
Oh,
give me.
this is my crane here that I use to pick up my heavy outboards with, and
What's that thing?
And this motor right here that I'm overhauling right now, that is a Bearcat.
On the Crosby.
Actually, it's a Crosley style engine, my little Crosley cars. And I've done the pistons and the rings, ground the valves and new bearings and whatever, and I've assembled it. Now I got to put the other stuff on. This
How many horsepower would that be about?
55.
55.
Yeah.
Yeah.
62 or 3.
Wow.
Right in that area.
Now you
It's
recovered.
four cylinder, 4 cycle, and I have 7 of those motors, and I'm going to run 3 of them. I know you don't like it. However,
That'd be nice. I like that. That'd be nice.
and come on. I'll just show you. On the wall, there's various propellers and test propellers for the test tanks and stuff.
What do the test propellers look like?
Oh, they're funny looking things. They don't look like a propeller.
Why would you need a test propeller?
In the outboard tank,
Yeah?
that way you wouldn't. It puts a drag on the motor while you're running it.
Well, so doesn't the propeller.
Yes, but this doesn't push water way out the back so that it doesn't pump all the water out of your
All right.
barrel.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what that's for. Those guys are for. And various sizes for various outboards, big ones, little ones. Some extra spare magnesium.
What are these motors here?
This is a compression tester gauge.
It looks inaccessible.
It is, huh?
It looks like it's inaccessible.
Oh, you can get that out of
Oh,
Toot
you can't, I
Sweet.
see it. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. This is a 9.8 Evinrude Speedy.
How many
it's 4
cylinders does that got?
That's got 4 powerful.
So that must
cylinders.
be a 4-stroke if it's a
That's a 4-cylinder.
Oh, it's a
not
4-cylinder.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
See? And,
4-cylinder, 10
4
horse. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
Mercury tried to make one, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't make one that small
I
that
see.
run that good.
I
So they
see.
had to wait till they got bigger motors.
Oh, gag me with a spoon.
Yeah. Oh. And we have Lawson. That's a 56 4-cycle.
Okay.
Twin cylinder 4-cycle with a gear shift lever. It's got forward, neutral, reverse in it.
That's
didn't-
unusual.
they
That's
did
the
not
gear
make
shift
the-
lever?
That's the gear
Is
shift.
that the original knob or is that an
Well, no,
electrical
that's-
connector knob?
That's kind of a electrical connector knob. I can't find the knob for that. I will eventually.
I gotcha.
Yep. But they're rare motors.
What about that blue thing next to it?
That is a Champion Hydro Drive.
Oh, jeez.
And
What do you
that
mean hydro drive?
Hydro Drive? There's like a little hydraulic motor down in the lower unit, and that's what makes it go.
Yeah,
And
where,
eventually you can pull it. It's the slowest turning propeller ever made, I think I believe it.
okay.
Okay,
All right.
if it's not, it's really close. Yeah.
How about those little things that look like they got sausages on them?
That says what sausage tank
Horse.
Johnson's.
Johnson's,
With
yeah.
a horseshoe.
Yeah, a little hush.
Okay, how many
sausage
horsepower are those?
Tank. Oh, they're 3/4 of a horsepower, maybe a horsepower.
Okay.
Not much over that, maybe
All
1
right.
1/4. I don't know. 3/4 to 1 1/4 right in there.
And what's this thing here?
This is just another one of the same thing, only different. Just a different style. It's covered with junk and such.
That's another sausage tank Johnson?
No,
No.
that's a different model. I can't remember all of them.
Okay.
And then we have a Royal
That looks like a wonderful engine.
1.5
What-
horsepower
oh, yeah?
Royal. Royal.
Those actually run?
They run quite well.
Oh, they do.
Yes, they do. When you get
Uh-huh.
yeah. Made by Gale Products.
They look like something I would try and start with regular gasoline with no oil in it and see if it blow
I know
up.
this. I know this guy. I know this guy that's got one and it says Sea King on it. He
I
loves
see.
it.
I see. I see.
Then my little Johnson. This is a 5. And this is the 4. This is a 4Runner. The little green
Okay.
ones that everybody in the world had one. They were
Pretty
green.
pretty much the same thing with just different covers on
Just
different
different
tank.
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, the basic motor.
Huh. Okay.
Same it up to the
Yeah.
like
it looks
this
the
green
same in the
one here.
lower unit and power head. Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it'd be the same as that engine right there.
It's the
except
same
it's
as this
different.
engine. This is a little later model one.
So they developed that in the 30s.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 37, 38,
Okay.
around in there.
All right.
And that's probably one of the nicest running motors ever made. They run forever, and
They do run
everybody
good.
had one. And
No question about it.
yeah.
They certainly ran better than these things right here.
Well, those are. I have to admit, those are a little temperamental. Yeah.
And how about these things up here?
That's a 20. Let me see, about a 26 fold light,
Yeah.
and the propeller. You can see the propeller fold.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice.
Now who made that thing?
Evinrude.
Oh God, doesn't know
Yeah,
either.
it's an Alto.
Right.
Delta.
Oh, Delta.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that folds down, and this they fold it up like that for carrying. And one of the cool things was on the Model Ts and stuff like that, they made a little bracket that you could hook to your fender,
Yeah.
bolt that on, fold the lower unit up so you didn't trip on it when you get in and out of the door, right?
Sounds good. Good place for
Just a
it.
place to store it.
If it was made by Evinrude, it wants
Yeah.
to be able to go on a car because that's where it's going to stay. All right, good.
This is a Johnson.
All right, good stuff.
I don't know what 60s.
60s, yeah.
Yeah, middle, early
Early
to middle
60s,
60s, early 60s. Exactly what year I don't know.
Yeah.
And this is also a folder.
That's a nice one. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See this folder.
Johnson.
And the beauty of these was that they had a little plastic carrying case, like a suitcase that these fit in. The suitcases are worth more than the motor because they were very flimsy and broke very easily, so there's not a lot of those suitcases.
They kind of remind me of a McCulloch chainsaw Mini Mac case.
Exactly, yeah.
Right,
Little
made by the
plastic
same
case,
company
yeah.
too. Yeah, right.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I heard that the fellows that fly into these different remote campgrounds years ago would like
Yeah,
these
They like them
folding
because yeah,
motors here.
they put them in a case, and if there's any gas leaks, it doesn't leak out or anything like that. Yeah.
They're nice.
And this is one of my prizes right here. It's an
Oh,
alligator.
the alligator.
It's a carved alligator, and my grandfather got that back in the, I don't know, late 40s, middle to late 40s, right after the war. He went to Louisiana. I had an uncle that was down there. My grandfather went down there. He got that somewhere. It's a hand-carved alligator, and I've had it ever since. So
That's cool.
That's early 40s. So that's one of kind of like one of my prized possessions.
Yeah.
This is a picture of my. This is a picture of my old shop way back when that my nephew made for me back in the when he was just a kid in school, and he's no longer with us. And that's another one of my very prized possessions.
What town was that in?
That was in Brunswick.
Brunswick, right.
Yep, down at Gurnett.
Gurnett, yeah.
Yeah.
And what outboard's that right there?
That is a 1924, 23 Johnson B, which is a brass for the brass low unit. That's one of those motors. That's original, just the way I got it. I haven't fooled with it. I've got to get it out, clean it up, polish the brass, and make it.
Yeah, that's much more important to see if they run.
That's one of those.
Right. It's much more important than seeing if they run.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that one I know will run.
Oh, all right.
It's a Johnson.
What about that thing right there?
That is a big hunk of iron.
That is a big hunk of iron with a
That's
head.
a giant hunk of iron. And that, I think they left it overboard in the salt water for about 2 years before they dug it out. Or
All
something.
right.
That is stuck unmercifully.
So
tight.
it's sulfurized.
It's something. I don't know what it is, but it's a P50.
P50.
Which is like 20 odd cubic inches, I think, maybe 30.
It's got to be 30.
Got to be 30. It's a huge, and it would be kind of cool to make it run. I don't know if it'll ever be possible. Yeah.
It's a long shot.
Yeah,
Good parts motor.
I've got it. That's one of those someday ones.
What's this? This is sort of a rotary valve or something?
That's a rotary valve.
Internal, external?
External. They call it an external rotary valve.
Oh.
Is that a 2-to-1 or a 1-to-1?
That's a 2-to-1. That's
2-to-1. So that's
half-speed.
later. It's 1930.
Yeah,
I think,
probably
yeah, right.
30, 31, something like that. Yeah, the 29s were 1-to-1. These are 2-to-1, whatever it is, half speeds anyway.
And do these have water pumps or just the
No, just a
forward motion?
forward
Cause
motion
it
drive
to,
to water and the
cool.
propeller. Yeah.
Yeah, propeller.
And then this is a really cool little Evinrude. It has 2 plug-ins, one there and one there, and they look like speaker jacks, right? And this one over here, you plug it in at night, and you can have a little light. It's got a generator under the flywheel.
Huh.
And this one over here is in the morning. If you can't get good spark, if you plug it in here and hook this side to a battery, that makes it battery ignition.
What kind
It's
of
like
motor is that?
Huh?
What kind of a motor is that?
That's an Evinrude.
Hey, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They need all the help they can get.
And the handle is really cool. I haven't got the carburetor for it. The handle's really cool because you push the handle up and down, the lower unit will spin around for reverse.
Wow.
So that's another one of those weirdo things.
We'll have to find a carburetor for you.
Yeah. This one back here is a Lockwood.
Lockwood
Ash.
Ace.
Lockwood Ash.
Lockwood Ash.
Yeah, Lockwood Ash. Yeah.
Is that a T motor?
It's an ace.
No,
It's an-
what model it is.
It's an ace.
It's an Ace.
No, it's not an ace.
No?
It's a T.
It's a
It's the predecessor to an
Lockwood
ace.
Ash Motor Company. It's a Model T. Yeah, it's a T model. Yeah. And the serial number is 1137 on it. So it's
They made 1,137 of them? Wow.
yeah.
What's that one other one you got? Your lovely hand. That looks like a
That
lovely.
is a cool motor.
I'll bet.
Everybody has those.
What's the
champion.
pull cord doing down the bottom?
Well, this is the secret of the whole thing. This is, makes it so cool. This is
You gotta be kidding me! Yours actually works.
Of course it works. Yeah. What I love about it is if it goes bad, you can take the power head off. So,
Oh, geez.
not really.
Yes, you do.
Huh?
Yes,
I
you
suppose
do.
if you had to break a spring or something, if you had to replace the cord, you can replace the cord.
Yeah.
This is This is a Model 100 by Johnson.
Okay.
Okay.
It's got that sort of cast lower unit, the
Yes.
newer lower unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, those were nice little motors. They run nice.
I like that one. What's that one right there?
Oh, the tank is off on that one.
Oh, it is.
The tank
Okay.
is back here. If I can get the tank out.
Is that a Johnson?
Yes, it is.
It is. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Get kind of a cool
Little
front
tank that fits on this, eh?
control
Great.
panel.
That's a Model 300.
Okay.
Okay, and this
All right. Same
this-
lower unit as the other one, pretty much, right?
pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah. They,
alright.
they didn't change a lot. And this motor runs, that one runs, that one runs, that one runs. This one runs. This is a 6 horsepower, 1926. 6 horsepower Johnson.
P30.
P30, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And all cast iron pistons.
Fella
cast iron.
down in Connecticut looking for one of them.
Is he?
Yeah.
If he got a lot of money, he could have one. This is a running motor. I've had this one running too. Yeah. And they say that this is the first motor that Johnson made that would plane a boat, get it up and
That's right.
on plane.
Yeah, you're right.
And it had to be a very small boat. I don't know though. They were pretty good. They had a lot of power, not a lot of speed, but they did have a lot of power.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, we're running up on 16 minutes here. I think this thing has about 20.
And up in the corner, it's an Evinrude twin-cylinder Evinrude inboard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's this one right down here?
This one,
Yeah.
I have this one, and there's another one right there just like it. And those are altos.
Yeah?
I'm sorry,
Kaylee's?
Kales.
Kales.
There we go.
All right. And
You
those
got
are the
me,
ones
yeah.
with the long
The
extension
big
that goes
long
on?
extension like you
All
see
right.
out in
What's that thing?
Ah!
Is that bite?
This
It looks
baby-
pretty scary.
This baby is good. You will love this.
Oh, I'm sure I love
Evinrude.
it. Oh, God. Here we go. Yeah.
BD4.
It ran the last time you ran it, right?
Last time it ran around. Yeah. Actual truth of it, no, it didn't run the last time I tried to run it. It fired 2 or 3 times and quit on me, and I don't know. But
Is that a 50?
No, that's 33 horsepower.
33, okay.
33 horsepower.
It looks like it. It looks big enough to be the
I have
50.
a 50 out in the other building.
ya?
Yeah, if we
Yeah.
take time, we'll go out and look at it.
All right.
This is a KO rowboat motor with a 5-speed propeller. The propeller changes 2 forward and
Yeah.
2 reverse with a neutral.
Yeah.
And you operate it with a handle here.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. It changes. It feathers the propeller
Feathers
one
the
way or the other.
propeller, yeah. A variable speed propeller.
How about that thing right up there?
This is one of my favorites up here.
Okay.
It's a Lockwood,
Yeah. Okay.
and the gas tank the fuel tank is cast, and also the fuel tank is the top half of the base.
Oh, so so it forms two different pieces. It's the crankcase and the tank.
And the fuel tank, yeah. And it's a rowboat type motor, and like all of them. There's not
Okay.
a lot of different, and it's got a rudder steering.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and this handle up there to
Alright.
steer it, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's just. I don't know why. That's
And what's
one of
that
my favorite pieces.
red thing there?
That's my Royal.
Is that a royal pain in the ass?
That's
oh,
a Royal.
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know about a pain in the hind end,
Yeah,
but
all right,
it is
all
a
right.
Royal.
Okay, royal.
Yeah.
That's that was made by OMC, right?
OMC, yeah.
Yeah.
Gale products, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how
And
about
on
this
the
one?
inside,
These
that's
two
a
right
little-
here.
That's a little Sea King on the
Okay. Yeah.
And these two here, Water Witch.
Little Sea King.
39 Water Witches, 2 of them.
Two of
And
them.
I'm going to take the 2 and make 1.
Okay.
Eventually. Yeah. And I've never really had one of these running, but I got an idea it'd be kind of cool to make them run.
Huh?
Yeah.
How about-
Kissel.
how
Kissel,
about
I think.
Kissel
made it.
Car Company.
Yep.
What's that thing?
That's a motor that a guy brought to me to fix,
It looks like an OMC
make
of
it
some
run.
kind.
It's a Sea King, 3
Okay.
horsepower.
All right.
He said, make it run, I'll be back. I made it run. This was like 20 years ago.
Okay.
I made it run. It's been hanging there ever since.
All
It
right.
was hanging in my other shop. Now, hanging up here. That's another one of those Lockwood ash with a rudder on it.
Okay.
And I have the rest of the pieces. Yay, a seagull.
Oh,
Everybody's
lovely,
excited.
lovely.
Look over here. Yay, another seagull.
That's a good place for him,
Yeah,
hanging from
hanging
the
out.
ceiling, right?
Yeah. Flambeau,
Flambeau,
which
right?
is like a sandy
10 horse,
cowboy,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Made like a sandwich.
And what about in
And-
behind it? There's another one
that's
hiding in there. That looks like a
That's
Johnson.
water witch.
It's
That's
a water
witch,
witch.
yeah.
Okay.
Another one here. This
All
is a
right.
nice runner right here. This water witch here. This one's really nice.
All right.
And then we have JAP, which is British. It's
Yeah.
the red and blue one. It's
Yeah.
a cool little motor. It runs quite well. And this is another Sea King. We
Yeah.
have two more over here. Those are Neptunes.
Okay.
Okay, and another water witch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You like those water witches?
Well, I don't know. They're
Yeah.
easy to collect. Everybody's got one, they want to throw it away.
I got you. Okay, I'm going to turn this off.